a sacrifice I needed to make in order to be where I am today. And I'm not proud of that. I actually have a lot of mom guilt. I did not expect this to happen. Why am I telling you all this? I'm just trying to tell you a little bit about me. Okay. Welcome to my channel. My name is Candice. If everything goes well, this will be my first video on this channel. I figured I would do a quick get ready with me and a little bit about me. So first, my daughter has a Quaker parrot. His name is Blue, and he is in the room next to me. So if you hear that squawking, that is Blue. Okay, so let's just get started. So like I said, my name is Candice. I am a mom. I have a daughter from a previous marriage. Recently got married. My husband's name is Justin. My daughter's name is Mila. We have a Kojak or Corgi Jack Russell mix. He is a rescue dog. His name is Benjamin, or Benji for short. And then we have Bluebird, which is my daughter's Quaker parrot. That's who you hear next door. Benjamin is actually in the room with me. Benjamin is a mama's boy. If he could, he would go everywhere with me. So when my husband and I, well, when we were just dating, we got engaged fairly quickly. But at the time, I was in the military. He is also a veteran, but he was already out of the military by the time we met. And I wasn't happy in the military. I hadn't been for a really long time. And we'll get, as my channel progresses, I'll do more of these, like get to know me, so we can talk, like get deeper into subjects that I mentioned today. Anyways, when Justin and I met, I was in, he was already out. And from day one, he was saying how you just need to get out, be happy, live your life with me, with him, obviously. And I will take care of you, all these promises that, let's just say my previous marriage, there was a lot of these types of promises made in my previous marriage. So of course, Just comes along and he's telling me these same types of promises. That's probably why it took us so long to get married, because it was just like, oh, he's just another guy making promises. Anyways, that has been his main promise since day one, that I would just get out of the military, that he would take care of, and of course, like, not just me, because I have a daughter, like I said, from a previous marriage, and that was his promise from day one. A lot of my unhappiness was because I spent so much time away from my daughter. And the year Justin and I met, I got stationed overseas and I couldn't take her with me. So she had to go live with her dad for a year. And she and I have talked about that year that she went to live with her dad, and it was just hard. It was hard on her. It was hard on me. I wasn't just being forced to be away from her, being separated from her, but then, Justin and I had met that year. So I was also being separated from him. So I will say that there is a lot of sacrifice that our military members go through, and my heart goes out to all of them. I know, especially, when we start having kids. Like when I joined, I didn't have my daughter. It was a lot easier then. Once I had my daughter, like, I knew I didn't want that life, not just for me, but also for her. Having to uproot her entire life every couple of years and have her start over every couple of years and be away from mom, just out of the blue, you get orders and you just gotta go. Anyways, I'm getting off track. I guess, I don't know. What is my track? I'm just trying to tell you a little bit about me. Okay, so Justin and I met in 2018. I didn't get out of the military until, I think it was 2021. So when I did get out in 2021, the plan was that I would take some time off from work and just chill. He said when he got out, he just took like 6 months and he just chilled, you know, just to kind of like decompress between the lifestyle that the way of life, you know, you once knew, to like just breathe. That's really what it is. So I did. I took some time off and I was feeling kind of useless, I guess you could say. I don't know if useless is the word, but anyways, I talked to him about, you know, maybe I should go back to work. And he was against it. He's very old-fashioned. Like, I don't know if it's old-fashioned or traditional. For the most part of his life, his mom was a stay-at-home mom, and he absolutely loved it. He has told me on multiple occasions that he loved that his mom was a stay-at-home mom because she was always there no matter what the kids needed. And they had a pretty big family. I think 5 or 6 kids. And you know, she was there for all of them no matter what they needed. So when Just envisioned his life, I guess like his adult life, he envisioned a wife and a family, and his wife was a stay-at-home mom. He meets me, and I have been working since I was 14, 15 years old. A lot of my life, my working life before the military, I worked 2, sometimes 3 jobs. I was born into poverty. And we can go into my childhood later on as my channel progresses, but I came from a really poor family, and honestly, joining the military, even though it was hard and even though I feel like I was not happy more than I was happy during my time in the military, I will tell you that I honestly believe that was the best decision I made for myself. And being unhappy was like my sacrifice at the time, a sacrifice I needed to make in order to be where I am today. Why am I telling you all this? I guess I just want to give you guys a little bit background. So anyways, I feel like that's how he envisions his life, right? With a wife who is a stay-at-home wife. That's how he envisioned his life. And that's not entirely how I envisioned my life. Although I remember getting into so many arguments with my ex-husband and even boyfriends prior to my ex-husband, because I always ended up with these guys that I needed to take care of. And I'm talking like, not just like cook for them, clean for them, not just like that, like financially. So I always worked. And I will say every guy I have been with before Just, I took care of them 100% financially. I always earned more, like had a higher income than all of my partners, including my ex-husband. And I'm very proud of that. But I remember getting into, what am I doing next? I'm getting ready because I have to go pick up a grocery pickup, which I will film that. We'll get to what we'll get to what my channel is going to be about. But I remember getting into many arguments, not just with my ex-husband, but boyfriends before him, about how I just wish you could take care of me for once. I just wish you could step up. I just wish I could be the one being taken care of. Because it's a lot of pressure. Like, I'm sure men feel the exact same way. I can't imagine why they wouldn't. Anybody in the relationship, you know, whoever is, like, if you decide in the relationship to be, like, if you're the higher earner or you are the sole provider, like, that's a lot of freaking pressure. Can I say freaking on here? We'll find out. Anyways, it's a lot of pressure to be the sole provider, especially if you have kids. Like, being the sole provider is, in a relationship of 2, I feel like that's manageable. Being the sole provider in a relationship with kids, at least for me, that was a ton of freaking pressure. Okay, I need to stop saying that. That's just me though. Anyways, Where am I going with this? This is my introduction video, guys. Why am I telling you guys all of this? Like, I'm spilling my guts. I'm actually leaving out a lot, but I'm getting there, guys. So what was I saying? Oh, okay. So I got out of the military 2021. Justin and I were still not married. He said I needed to just chill out, and I did for a bit. And then I thought maybe I should do something part-time, like just to get out of the house. Like, I feel so useless. Like, I've worked all my life, and now you're asking me to not. It's not just feeling useless. Like, I'm not used to someone taking care of me. I guess that's where I was going with this, telling you about my previous relationships. I was just not used to someone taking care of me. And also too, because like in my previous relationships, because I was the sole provider, a lot of times I felt like I was being used. That's what it is. And I never, ever, ever want Just to feel like he's being used, because he's not. And he doesn't. I've told him this many times. And his whole thing is he keeps trying to talk me out of feeling like he would feel like he's being used. Maybe I should use this. Especially since he wants me to stay home and take care of the house, take care of the kids. And when I say kids, I have one daughter, but I will say kids because that includes Benjamin and Blue. So he wants me to stay home and take care of the kids. So anyways, my point in all of that, the reason I'm saying all of this is because I'm kind of bored. Going from working my whole life to being a stay-at-home mom, I shouldn't say it's bored. Okay, I should take that back. It's not boring because I didn't realize how much, like, I think to myself, how did I keep my household running while I was working, especially as a single mom, like before I met Jess? And the answer, like, if I really think about it, if I'm really being honest, the answer is I did the bare minimum. I really did. And I'm not proud of that. Like, I actually have a lot of mom guilt about the way I handled my household, especially as a single mom. Like, I'm proud to say, like, I was a single mom for as long as I was, because props to single moms and single dads, single parents. It takes a lot to be a single parent. But when I look back, I'm thinking, with as much as I get done now, like, there was just never enough time in the day. I still feel like now, not working, I still feel like there is not enough time in the day. Why am I saying all of this? Oh, I was saying that I'm bored. I'm not bored. I have a lot to do. But it gets kind of lonely. I guess that's where I'm going with all of this. Like, it gets kind of lonely being a stay-at-home mom. And I figure, you know what? I love to watch not just stay-at-home moms. Like, on YouTube, I love to watch busy moms. I love to watch stay-at-home moms. Everybody is so different. And I feel like everybody has something to share in their life, right? Everybody has something different to share, different lessons they've learned. I feel like I have stories, personal experiences, even this journey from working since I was 14, 15 years old to being a stay-at-home mom. I feel like there has to be other people out there in my position, right? It just is a huge transition to go from working your whole life to becoming a stay-at-home mom. It's at least once a week that I tell Jess, maybe I should apply for this job, or maybe I should post my resume online, or maybe I should. And he spends most of the day talking me out of it because he tells me that being a stay-at-home mom is the most important job. He says being a mom is the most important job in the world. But sometimes I still feel like, sometimes I still feel useless. I told myself I was gonna film a quick intro, just a quick get to know me, introduce you to my channel. I did not expect this to happen. Sorry, guys. I know I can't be the only one in this world struggling. I don't want to say struggling because I'm not struggling. Trying to figure out or find their way or transition into being a stay-at-home mom. Right now, like, I can tell you I get things done. Do I feel productive? Like, I could get all the laundry done. I could cook dinner. I could clean the house. I could get everything done at home and still feel like I wasn't productive because I was at home. And that's just something that I know I need to work through. But I want to put videos out there that will help. I feel like I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one who is trying to navigate their way through this stay-at-home mom life, and they could be doing as much as they could, right? And still feel like they didn't do anything at all. That's how I feel. Jess will come home some days and he's like, wow, babe, you did this and you did this and you did this and you did this and you got that done. Like, and I will just feel like, wow, when you say it like that, it sounds like I had a productive day, but I just feel like I didn't. And that's something that I need to work through, I know, but I just feel like I can't be the only one. Of course, I want to put videos out there that are, you know, like clean with me, cook with me. Those are the kind of videos that I love to watch. And I don't really see a lot of me in those videos. For example, a lot of the clean with me's, you watch them clean and you're thinking, for my standard, like, your house is already clean. And maybe my standards are low, I don't know, but I watch some videos and I think, wow, your house is clean. Like, why do you need to clean it? It already looks clean. Yeah, it's a little, you know, like there's some toys out and whatever, like your house is lived in. It's not dirty, it's not messy, it's just lived in. We live in a fixer-upper. So right now, a lot of my channel will be, you know, surrounding our fixer-upper. Like I said, I have to go pick up a grocery pickup. So I'm hoping to film that. I'm hoping that'll be my next video. But I also have been collecting footage from the time we moved into the house till now. So I'm hoping to put together some fixer-upper videos, you know, to show like before and afters or our progress through this fixer-upper. To be honest, I've never decorated my house. I joined the military really young, so in my mind, there was no need to put pictures up on the walls or decorate the house. You know, I lived in a lot of rentals, so of course, there just was no need to paint walls or customize anything. And now that I feel like I'm in a home where we can do that, I'm enjoying it. Justin and I just put in flooring in this room that we're in right now. And to be honest, like, if I do film some clean with me's, you will see that we have mismatched flooring. I'm probably just gonna throw my hair up in a bun. What do I want to be posting on this channel? So right now, I think I'm gonna focus on, I need to start off easy, I feel like. Maybe grocery hauls, clean with me's maybe. cook with me's, grocery hauls, clean with me's, cook with me's, cooking, cleaning, and then definitely some things about our fixer-upper. I think that's what I want to do on my channel for right now. There are other things that I feel like I want to share. I'm not sure, but I do also want to share, I guess it would be like our road to fertility, because we've been together for 5 years. During that time, we never tried not having a baby, right? So we always talked about it, and we always were in agreement that if it happened, it happened. Like if we got pregnant, we would be so happy. Now that we're married, having a baby has been something that we really have been trying to do. And I guess that could be a whole separate video, right? Or maybe multiple videos, because I do want to share this. So we can talk about more about that. So anyways, my first video, my introduction, focus. For now, it's gonna be clean with me's, cook with me's, weekly resets, grocery hauls, you know, stay-at-home mom kind of things. But I do want to have like, I think this sit down style, just talking, I really want to incorporate this, because I feel like the more I talk about my story, the more connections I can make with other people out there. Like I'm sure I'm not the only one. So I do also want to share our road to fertility. I guess we could call it that. Our road to fertility. Let's just call it that. And just other things that I feel like if there's anybody in my situation with whatever it is, you know, finding their way into this stay-at-home mom life, or fighting these feelings of being useless as a stay-at-home mom, or your road to fertility, I just hope that if you're watching this and you feel any of that, I just want you to know that you're not alone. Because sometimes, a lot of times, I feel like I have these feelings and it feels so lonely. And that's really what I want my channel to be. Like, yes, I will do grocery hauls and clean with me's and cook with me's, and you will see, you know, some progress we're making on our fixer-upper. But I really want to incorporate this style of video to just let people out there know that you're not alone. So I'm at 52 minutes. Don't worry, I will cut a lot of that out. So yeah, guys, welcome to my channel. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.